Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Gonna throw right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are gonna get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Throwing is Nix. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 1979, 18.
On first down, it's Penix. Here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because You're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We'll go play action with Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup for Falcons.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Falcons.
Second and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they take...
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know?
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here's Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Devon Achane, 83 yards. And the Dolphins march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Strong running at the 20. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Basic shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown on the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember,
buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It'll be a gain of 4, but it will bring us now to a 3rd and goal. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hurts towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 38 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had Coolin back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. And sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and ran. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion is Westbrook-Akina. On 1st down, back to Achane. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They go play action with Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Throwing is Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
63. Tiger swamp.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7 our score.
Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brings up 3rd and
8. 3rd and 8.
Hey, Silver. On top set. Crowd left Yeti.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
180, 180.
They'll try and throw for it here. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. Now Tua going to change the play.
And the Dolphin first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On second and goal, Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they can get the ball to the end zone.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll run with Hill. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Hill. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. On the return is Xavier Gibson. Powering his way forward. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
63.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now Hurts is going to do himself. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a home here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. stayed cool under pressure, and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Well, the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. It's a tackle made at the 10-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack?
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rasul Douglas picks it. There he goes, left side. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
On the return is Gibson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready? No touch up. Crown left Yanni.
Back to throw. But it's caught on the right side of Smith.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. He's back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Trey Tucker to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that at the beginning of all game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Smith start with a throw here. 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why this team
into a crowd and intercepted, and he's out the clear. He's at midfield, the 30, and that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may might look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Down he goes. Raiders got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they got home, sent him off 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Result of the play.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders get 6 more on their early advantage. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on third, Smith. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth. They're going for this. Getting out to his left. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So in lead, they'll give it to Genty. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back to Genty. Crashes through a tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On the option, it's Genty. Ooh, awful close to that line of gain. Stop though made it to 46. 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running back sent in motion. Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escapes out to the left. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 7. First down, Raiders.
Smith on 1st down. He's got Bowers working the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas
Genty from the gun. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And in motion, out of the slot.
Just 58. Hey, it's a clip. Middle. Hey, trio left.
From the gun, Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Geno Smith with a touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And he's in for 2, and an 11-point lead for his team. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Las Vegas.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's taken in by Roma Tunze. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Rob, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 42 yards from the right half. Santos' kick is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have got to it first. Sure, nice little run. He's set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Going to run again with Swift. He's out in the clear. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
It's a loss of 2.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brown, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Ready, sit up. Whiskey.
Manungai has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Vegas. Here we go. Ronaldo.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Well, we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, here we go, hey.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Out left, and Luckett makes the ground. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Raiders in range for a game-winning score. Second down now, 7 to go. Here he is to throw. He's got it near the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal, Raiders.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down, so they've got 2nd and 14. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're going to try with the wideout. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Here we go,
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win.
It wasn't easy, but not paid.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
In motion left, Bateman. Jackson first play, going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Past the 40 already, and another.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
34-yard line.
Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. 3rd and 2.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
11 MT, take. Right, 80. 11 MT, take. 11. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
11 Thomas. Stop. 12. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
11-90.
Burrow will throw. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
Bengals, first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 1, ready? 11 MT. Here we go. Right, 80, 11. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score. Bengals 7. Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
What a shot.
From the gun, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. They'll find Bateman once more. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First and 10.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
11 mighty.
They go play action with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bengals.
An inside give, Brown. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
45-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11. Big shot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MP. Tate. Shot.
Now Burrow. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki, 57 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is.
Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
12 more yards there and another first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jackson now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, that they do.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop it. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Burrow looking to pass. It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On one, ready?
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. On the move past the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Wide 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's get set. 11, Mike. Hot. Wide 80. Ready, shot.
Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Again, it's Burrow. And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have opened. Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold looking to start with a pass. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw is Darnold. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. field now to throw. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba. 40 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Flowers going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
180. 180.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Quick, ready? We change it. What? 180. 180. Raise up. Hey. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
They sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Go. Hey, report! Report! Shut up!
Throwing is Jackson. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
What?
Now Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again.
A nightmare on third and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Darnold.
Now he's going to step up and run. He gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Now it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, Darnold. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got Smith and Jigba. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Darnold. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Henry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Darnold. Pass taken in.
big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Seahawks
looking to put a drive together.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. To throw is Darnold. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
Darnold from the gun. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Kyle Van Noy picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
At the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Darnold now to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Jackson to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Off the option, here's Henry.
Rivers free. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Zach Charbonnet.
A 23-yard run.
And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he returns this to the 22. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Jackson to Henry.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Jackson. It's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Jackson going to keep it. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Don't worry.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Jackson to throw.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now we've got a 1-score game, but at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle?
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity because we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, G? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh?
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team. Pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Second and inches. He'll go again here with Irving, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hey, alert!
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. Complete to Cade Otten. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's caught right side in fire move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got a man, it's Metcalf. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Inside. 88.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. We are through one. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Hey, take 26. Yeah, Liz. Teammate, back north.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. That fire move. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Run.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. On first down is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, alert 30.
It's Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver really knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And 3rd down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Hey, alert! Hurry! Stop!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Real. 180!
It's Otten in motion.
What's up?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. Come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now this looks like a design run. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He called his own number and it worked. 16 on the game and a first down. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Baker to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry!
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Hurry, hurry!
They send Godwin in motion.
Regular! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
2nd down throw from Mayfield. That is caught. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Williams now to return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to
Hey,
go.
626! 258!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down for Aaron. Tackling down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
There's a short one caught by Frymuth. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
King!
They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. The handoff is Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down. Right back to Irving. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Point it right, third. Hey, look, 180. Up, Johnson.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on Bengals.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
319. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, there. 319.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Hey, take 26. 319. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Rodgers to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Box it.
On the ground, Gainwell. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now, on 2nd and long.
319. Back north.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Jump out! 158.
Rodgers. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Warren. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. One more time with Warren. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Blue 58! Blue 58!
They'll run. It's Warren. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Trying to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined and to delay a game. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Here comes second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Point it right. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. Forced out wide. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when we're stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Purdy on first down. That's caught again. It's Kittle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On third down, Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone.
21, 18, 12, yellow. 11, yellow.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Right to the air. It's Hurts. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
It's second down.
Hey, 63.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Call up Yeti.
Hurts on first down. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy. 63, bad. Call up Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Has it down close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Hurts throwing again. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home at that sack.
Getting out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
On fourth down, Hurts. That's a touchdown! The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Play action now with Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you've got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Dotson now in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's got Smith again. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept...
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's wrapped up, listen up. I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. A pass, good by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. This one complete to Palmer. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Now Cook loses the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Pushed out to his left. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Two 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Motion man is right.
At the 45-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Quick throw is going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. Set the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Allen on 3rd down. A short throw brought by Kincaid. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Allen going to throw again. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
To the air once more is Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Alert! 319! 56, 56.
To throw once more, here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. Flush to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Attack!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. 2nd down and 3.
Yep.
Now Mahomes. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes, he's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
a big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Cook. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. Rolling to the left. He'll take a shot. Downfield for Kelsey. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner.
And that time, the pressure's too much. He'll go down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce, touchdown Chiefs.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score, Chiefs 14, Bills 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
319. Middle. 56. Monday. 5 wide. Hey, home. That's it.
Throwing again. It's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Chris Jones in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Second and goal. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll go play action here with Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's Smith to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll come up for first and 10.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection.
Oh, and a pressure there. He's taking a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
third down.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, I'll go on. Hey, color.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around?
On outside of Los Angeles. Let's stop in town before I hit the road. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. She was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, yeah, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
The one on the all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Back like a sumo, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Punk just jealous cause they can't outright me. Or kick that style, wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow